Welcome to Psychology Wisdom, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of the mind, exploring how our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors shape the way we experience the world around us. In today's video, we're going to talk about something that's a part of every one of us, our insecurities. Whether it's about how we look, our abilities, or even our worth, insecurities can have a profound impact on our relationships. But how much should we really share with our partners? When it comes to revealing our vulnerabilities, finding the right balance is key. So, let's explore why certain insecurities are best kept to ourselves, at least in the early stages of a relationship, and how understanding this balance can help create stronger, healthier connections. Let's get into it. Insecurities are something everyone deals with at some point in their lives, and they can play a significant role in shaping how we approach relationships. It's natural to want to be open and honest with your partner about how you're feeling, especially when it comes to personal doubts or fears. However, when it comes to sharing your insecurities, there's a delicate balance to maintain. Revealing all of your vulnerabilities too soon or in excess can place unnecessary pressure on your partner, potentially straining the relationship instead of strengthening it. While it's important to feel supported by the person you're with, constantly sharing your insecurities may lead to an emotional burden on them. The relationship should be a space where both partners feel secure and emotionally balanced. Sometimes, keeping certain insecurities to yourself, at least in the beginning, can help maintain a healthier dynamic, allowing you to work on them privately while still feeling supported by your partner. 1. Your past relationships. The concept of not revealing your past relationships to your current partner can be a tricky one. While honesty is essential in any relationship, some things are better left unsaid, especially when it comes to the past. Revealing details about past relationships, whether they were long-term or short-term, can sometimes create unnecessary insecurity, jealousy, or even distrust in the relationship you're currently nurturing. When you bring up your past relationships, it might unintentionally make your partner feel like they're being compared to someone else. Even if you're not actively comparing them, the idea that you once had feelings for someone else might make them question their own position in your life. The emotional impact of discussing your history with ex-partners can linger, and it's not always healthy for the current relationship dynamic. Additionally, if you've had negative experiences in your past relationships, talking about them might bring up unwanted emotions. For example, if you were hurt or betrayed in a previous relationship, rehashing these memories with your new partner can make them feel burdened by the weight of your past trauma. Instead of building new memories together, your partner might feel like they're constantly living in the shadow of your past. It's also important to consider that some people may feel inadequate or insecure when they hear about your past relationships, especially if those relationships were intense or long-term. They might wonder if they measure up or if you still harbor feelings for your ex. These thoughts can put unnecessary strain on the relationship and may even lead to doubts about your commitment or feelings for them. Sometimes when we talk about past relationships, we also reveal private details that might not be appropriate or necessary. Whether it's personal habits, private conversations, or experiences, not every detail from your past should be shared. If those details have no bearing on your current relationship and aren't relevant to your partner's understanding of you, keeping them private is often the best approach. While it's important to be open and honest, knowing what to keep to yourself is equally vital. Protecting the emotional health of both you and your partner sometimes means leaving certain aspects of your past in the past, where they belong. 2. Your true feelings. When it comes to sharing your true feelings with your partner, it can be tempting to be completely open about everything. However, there are moments in a relationship where holding back on certain emotions can actually be healthier for both people involved. Revealing too much, too soon, or without proper context can overwhelm your partner and cause unnecessary strain on the relationship. For instance, expressing your deepest, most vulnerable emotions might not always be the best idea if the relationship is still in its early stages. While it's essential to be honest and transparent, sharing every emotion in a raw, unfiltered way can sometimes lead to misunderstandings. Your partner might not be ready to handle the intensity of what you're feeling, and it could make them feel pressured or confused. Moreover, sometimes expressing your true feelings can create unnecessary expectations. For example, if you're feeling unsure about where the relationship is headed, but share that uncertainty too early, it might lead your partner to worry. They could start questioning their own role in your life or doubt whether you're truly invested in the relationship. While it's natural to have moments of doubt or confusion, voicing them too soon might complicate things when the relationship is still in its formative stages. There's also a fine line between being honest about your feelings and unloading emotional baggage on your partner. While they should be your source of support, it's not always fair to expect them to solve all of your emotional challenges. If you constantly express all your inner turmoil and fears, it might feel like you're relying on them for emotional stability, which can be overwhelming. Additionally, sometimes our true feelings are influenced by temporary moods or passing thoughts. For example, if you're feeling angry or upset about something that happened in the moment, expressing those emotions immediately might not give you enough time to process your thoughts. Reacting impulsively can lead to regrettable statements or actions that you might not truly feel once you've had time to reflect. While it's important to be emotionally open in a relationship, learning to balance vulnerability with timing is crucial. Sometimes, withholding certain feelings temporarily allows for a more thoughtful and measured approach to sharing. By choosing when and how to express your true feelings, you protect both your emotional well-being and the health of the relationship. 3. Your financial secrets. Discussing finances in a relationship can be a sensitive topic, and revealing your financial secrets can sometimes do more harm than good. Financial stability is often seen as a reflection of personal responsibility, and hiding certain aspects of your financial life may feel like a betrayal of trust. However, there are situations where keeping certain financial details to yourself can help maintain peace and avoid unnecessary tension in the relationship. For example, if you have significant debt or financial struggles, revealing these issues immediately might cause your partner to worry or feel burdened. While honesty is crucial, there's a delicate balance to be struck between transparency and overwhelming your partner with details that may not be relevant at that particular moment. Financial difficulties, especially those that may have accumulated over time, can bring a sense of insecurity or fear, both for you and your partner. If your partner isn't prepared to handle such revelations, it might lead to an imbalance in the relationship, with one person taking on the emotional weight of the other's financial problems. Similarly, if you've made poor financial decisions in the past, whether it's overspending, bad investments, or making financial promises that were never fulfilled, it can be tempting to keep these details hidden. Bringing them up could cause your partner to question your judgment or even your trustworthiness. They might start wondering if you're capable of managing finances together in the future, or if they need to protect themselves from potential financial risks in the relationship. Sometimes, your financial situation may have no bearing on the current state of your relationship, and it's better not to dwell on past mistakes. Financial health is constantly changing, and bringing up old mistakes or secrets can add unnecessary stress. Unless it directly affects your current life together, sharing these details might just add tension or fuel arguments that don't need to happen. Additionally, some people are very private about their income or savings. Revealing every detail about your financial situation, how much you earn, how much you have in savings, or how much you spend, can inadvertently create feelings of inequality or competition. This can be especially problematic if your partner feels insecure about their own financial standing. While it's important to be open about major financial decisions that affect both partners, there are certain aspects of your financial life that may be better left unspoken until the relationship reaches a deeper level of trust or stability. Financial secrets can be complicated, and sometimes keeping them to yourself helps avoid unnecessary conflict, especially when the timing or circumstances aren't right to discuss them. 4. Family issues. Family issues are often deeply personal and can be highly sensitive to discuss in a relationship. While it's essential to be open and honest with your partner, sharing the complexities of family dynamics too soon or in too much detail can add unnecessary stress to the relationship. Every family has its own set of challenges, and involving your partner in these problems can sometimes create tension or feelings of discomfort, especially if they don't know how to handle the situation or feel too emotionally invested too quickly. For instance, if you come from a dysfunctional family or have ongoing conflicts with certain family members, talking about it constantly can put your partner in an awkward position. They may feel pressured to take sides or offer solutions, even if they aren't equipped to do so. This can lead to feelings of frustration or helplessness, as your partner might want to support you, but not know how to navigate the complexity of your family issues. In some cases, sharing too much about your family's problems can also make your partner feel that they are competing with your family for your attention or emotional support. Relationships with family members are often long-standing, and when these issues are introduced into the relationship, it can create an imbalance. If your partner feels they are constantly overshadowed by your family's problems, it can lead to frustration and emotional distance. There's also the issue of privacy. Family issues often involve other people, and it might not be fair or respectful to bring up personal conflicts that involve your relatives without their consent. If you talk about a family member's struggles or mistakes in a negative light, it can create awkwardness or even damage relationships within your family. It's essential to respect the boundaries of your family members, just as you would hope for your own boundaries to be respected. Moreover, sharing certain family secrets or conflicts too early in the relationship can reveal things that might create doubts or fears in your partner's mind. For example, if your family has a history of divorce, addiction, or mental health struggles, constantly talking about these issues might make your partner worry about how it could affect your future together. They might fear that these family dynamics will inevitably spill over into your relationship and affect your happiness. While it's important to share your life with your partner, especially as the relationship deepens, some family issues are better dealt with privately, at least initially. It's essential to understand when and how much to share to avoid overwhelming your partner with problems that don't directly concern them. If these issues are ongoing, giving your partner time to get to know your family and adjusting to the dynamics at a comfortable pace can help avoid unnecessary strain on your relationship. 5. Your insecurities. Insecurities are a natural part of being human. But when it comes to relationships, revealing all of your insecurities right away may not always be the best approach. While it's important to be open with your partner about your feelings, there are moments when sharing too many of your vulnerabilities can create unintended pressure or emotional weight that they might not be prepared to handle. For example, constantly expressing your insecurities about your appearance, abilities, or self-worth can make your partner feel like they need to constantly reassure you, which might be emotionally draining for them. While they may want to support you, it's important not to place the responsibility for your self-esteem entirely on them. The relationship should be a space where both partners can thrive emotionally, and relying too heavily on your partner for validation can create an unhealthy dynamic. Moreover, discussing your insecurities too often can make your partner feel like they have to tiptoe around your feelings or become overly cautious in their words and actions. This can lead to misunderstandings or the feeling that they are walking on eggshells, which is not conducive to an open, free-flowing relationship. If your partner feels that they have to constantly manage your emotional reactions, it can create distance and strain. Additionally, many insecurities are things we need to work through individually. Sharing them with your partner too soon or too often can put unnecessary pressure on them to fix things for you, when in reality, self-acceptance and growth often come from within. While your partner's support is essential, it's crucial to also take the time to address your insecurities independently and find ways to build your own self-confidence. Insecurities can also be triggered by situations or comments that might not seem significant to your partner, but can have a big emotional impact on you. If you constantly bring up past experiences or things that made you feel insecure, It can make your partner wonder if you've truly healed or if you're still living in the shadow of those past issues. If they don't understand the source of these insecurities or haven't had time to process them with you, it may cause confusion or frustration. At times, withholding certain insecurities, at least initially, allows for a better understanding of yourself before involving your partner. By addressing your fears and doubts privately, you create the emotional space necessary to truly understand and work through them. In time, as the relationship grows, you can share these insecurities in a way that invites support and understanding rather than creating stress or tension. Ultimately, a healthy relationship is built on mutual respect and emotional balance, and learning how to manage your insecurities independently while still feeling supported by your partner is essential for lasting happiness.